Please welcome in BYU running back Hinckley Ropati. Good to see you.
Thanks for being here.
Hello, Hinckley.
Hey, what's up?
Good. Hey, you, right before the show began, your wife and a little visitor joined us here in Studio C. Who do we have with us?
Yeah, this is my wife, Taylin, and then our daughter, Lena, and then also my in-laws are here as well. We and Kimberly Wynn.
When did Lena enter the world?
September 22nd, 24. So yeah, she's only 3 weeks old. So it's been super fun, you know.
You've been dealing with a lot lately.
To say the least, yeah, it's been fun. But my in-laws has been huge help in that, and so they've been able to living with them has been a huge help for us, especially during the season, you know, and so.
Well, that's awesome news. Coach, I always tend to ask you when you first became acquainted with our guest. When did you first hear the name and see Hinckley Ropati in action?
Well, I always knew about him, especially when he was in JC, and he was just terrorizing defenses with his running ability. But I think a lot of people don't understand he can catch the ball out of the backfield too. And then when you meet him, his personality's got a great personality. The team loves him. I love him, you know, and it helps that he can run fast and run people over, and he's got he's just such a great person to be around. It's awesome that he's a father now, because I think he sees life in a different way now, right? I mean,
definitely.
We talked about it. And,
yeah, we did.
and so I'm just really proud of him, the husband that he is, and the father that he is. It's amazing to see him. I mean, I've watched him from the beginning to now, and he's done amazing things for us on and off the field, and I'm really proud to be his coach. What's
one piece of fatherhood advice you might remember from Kalani?
Oh man, I think the biggest thing he told me, just enjoy it, enjoy the moment, be in the moments. You know what I mean? Even if the baby's crying, he told me just to be there and just enjoy it. And so that's what I've been trying to do. Whatever time I get to be with them, especially in the middle of the season, I just enjoy it and just be there. And so it's been great.
A lot of people refer to you as Hinkley, but just as many people call you Folau.
Yeah.
Why are you called by different names, and are both equally preferable to you?
Yeah. So Hinckley Folau Ropati is my full name, but that's kind of how I distinguish whether like the person that's calling me Hinkley is like, oh, I probably know them from school or my professor or something, and then Folau is usually like my teammates or family. And so as I got here, I mean, everybody here I consider family, and so I got to the point where everybody just started calling me Folau. But it's up to them. I give everybody the freedom to just choose whatever they want. You know, if Hinkley's better or Folau, it doesn't matter to me.
You answer to both.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a long and sometimes a bumpy road to get to your final season here at BYU. Tell us about where you grew up and then the stops in your football career and how it feels to finally be a senior now here at BYU.
Oh yeah, I mean, so I grew up in Southern California. I grew up around the Compton and the Long Beach area. My family currently resides in Downey, California, and so yeah, I mean, I grew up playing football my entire life. I think since I was about 8 years old, 7 years old when I started playing flag football for a couple of years, and then moved on to tackle football, and then when I got to high school, I played football as well all throughout high school, and then other sports as well, like volleyball, wrestling, track and field. Those are all things that I enjoyed throughout my high school career. And then after high school, I decided to go serve a mission and serve the mission for the Church of God Latter-day Saints, and served in the Philippines. I was there for 2 years, and then came home. And like Coach mentioned, I went to junior college. I took the JC route. Yep. Cerritos College. And then after a successful freshman year, I was able to start getting attention from other schools, and BYU was one of them. And it was been. I still remember the first phone call I had with Coach Kalani, and I'm just so grateful for them and their staff for giving me the opportunity to come here and play here, and it's just amazing. I've been here for the last 4 years, and it's been nothing but a blessing since I've been here.
How blessed do you feel to have him as part of your program?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, the team's success all comes from the leadership of our seniors, and Folau or Hinkley is a big part of that. He's been an integral part of what we do. I know that the boys can feel loved. You see the way the running back room is flowing right now. That's a huge part of this man's leadership. He's humble. He works, and there's no secrets that he keeps. He shares what he knows with everybody, and there's a reason why 6 running backs have played really well, and it has a lot to do with his leadership and what he does in that room. It's a tribute to him and how giving and loving he is of that position group.
Mentioned your wife, Talon. She was a soccer player. You married a soccer player.
Yeah, I
she
did.
played at UVU.
Yeah.
Do you love the sport?
Oh, soccer?
Yeah.
Yes, I enjoy watching soccer. I enjoy supporting her and seeing her play and things like that. And so.
Did you enjoy soccer before you started dating Talon?
I did. I actually used to watch Messi highlights before my games.
Okay.
I think he's the GOAT. So I used to watch his highlights. It used to get me pumped up before playing games. So,
That's
yeah.
awesome. How do you describe the running back room?
Oh man, like Coach mentioned already, it's deep. You know what I mean? We got a deep room, but not just on the field, off the field. They're all just great, young men. And so every single one of them, they're not just great players, but they come in and day out, just ready to go out there and practice at their hardest. And you see it on the field. When they get out there, they put their all in it and play for their brothers. And so our running back room is super special, and I'm just grateful to be a part of it.
And everybody's been needed this year.
Everybody, exactly. So yeah.
You and LJ both got hurt, I think, in the same game, at SMU game, right?
Yes, sir.
Then it was a long month for you guys, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
How was it like to be back with LJ on the field this past weekend?
No, it feels good, especially with that guy right there, man. He's a special cat, you know what I mean? LJ coming in, obviously, the way he played last year as a freshman and be able to continue that momentum into this year. It's been great. It's been really good to be able to play side by side by him, learn from him as well, and as well as the other backs. And it's been really, yeah. I mean, it's been tough, obviously dealing with the injuries and things like that.
You're feeling good?
I'm feeling great. And so with the performance staff that we had on here, I mean, they did a great job of getting us back as soon as we can. So
before the break, what is the Soifua Foundation?
Yeah, so the Soifua Foundation is actually they work with a lot of the Pacific schools and the Pacific Islands, and what they do is they provide supplies and school supplies and things of that sort for kids in the islands. And so I've been fortunate enough to work closely with them and help them with their fundraiser, and it's been something that I've loved being a part of. And so yeah.
Were you aware of Hinkley's work with that, Kalani?
Hinkley's one of I mean, whenever you need someone to do any work, he's going to do it. And serving people is what he enjoys doing. He's been doing that his whole life, and that's why we love him so much and we appreciate him. But he's involved in so many different things with the community and with church, and so I'm just really proud of him.
We are, indeed. I'm glad you're here, by the way. Coming up next, we're going to be handing out our first ever Hinckley Awards with Hinckley Ropati. He didn't know this. When BYU Football with Kalani Sitake continues.
All right.